Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich of the Kingdom of France. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we just won a war against the Swiss. And now we're in a bit of a weird spot. And I say that don't trade the Dutch East Indies anymore. Trade with the who's in my faction? Trade with the Brazilians for now. Because I think we want to go to war with Germany. I mean, Australia is not at war with the Germans anymore. Or Germany's Asia, I guess I should say, doesn't exist anymore. I guess they completely collapsed at some point. When did that happen? No, they still exist. Australia was getting a casus belli against them. They might have canceled it. Maybe after the territory got occupied by the Japanese. That would be my best guess as to what happened here. Give me better military police. You know what? Probably should have researched that a while ago, in hindsight. We probably lost so much stability and political power or war support off of that thing. Hey, but at least we're no longer taking a combat casualties. 0.1%? In like 3 months, we'll almost have 1%. What do we need to get up to? 50? They said naval experts, thank you. Civilian factories. You're another stability drop. Mount Atlas Lorraine. Verdun Memorial. Political power goes up. And this is well, you guys can't do this if you don't do the... I guess we could do the Franco-German treaty, but that means we couldn't go to war against Germany. Sense of non-aggression. Even though, like, this would make more sense, in terms of an actual... Let's try to rebuild the country. Even though this would make more sense if this was real life, probably the French people at this point, probably a little sick of war. Just a guess. We could lose our third war against Germany in a lifetime, and that sounds like that could be kind of fun. How many men do we have? We have 72,000 rifles. Again, if we just had the manpower, we could train a lot of units. We're actually losing manpower again because we cap at 2% right now, which is very, very cool. We just have no war support. You know what we could do? Again, just for a little fun here. The faction, make me the leader of the faction. No, give me 100% war support. My reasoning for this is so that I can actually do the... Can I go back up to you? No, we need to be at war. Just so we can go to war with Germany and have a little fun like that. I'm expecting we're going to lose, because I think it would be pretty funny to. I think it would be funny to lose another war against the Germans. But how's the Entente doing? I mean, we got Spain, which I don't think is actually. They have 5 divisions. We got Switzerland now. We got the British. We got territory in Africa. I mean, we're doing really, really well in North and South America. Give me basic engines now. Fine. How many troops does the United States have? 101. We're sitting at 85. So we're almost the largest army in the Entente. Because you're in the Reichspakt. I mean, if we just like look at it, the Reichspakt, I will admit, is looking pretty good. They are all of Central and Eastern Europe, most of Africa, Brazil, and some territory down here in Indonesia. It won't be easy. However, we only, I think, need to kill Germany. Because, like, if we could theoretically kill Germany... Relief F. Do you both drain? You both drain war support. I've lost so much war support over this. Munitions factory, military factory. Let's integrate you again. So you actually, these actually do not. I mean, you're good. Don't get me wrong. I thought you would just increase compliance a little bit. The compliance, I think it's going to drop down, right? It's going by 0.06. I guess we'll just take it. That sounds like a good idea, right? We're now losing 0.5. Stability is going down by 0.1. Very, very cool. Very cool. And we're not even popular. Like the syndicalist. How do we get rid of lingering communard sympathies? We're actually lingering. That's not what I want to do. How do I get rid of this modifier? Because the socialists have more support still than we do. You add lingering. You get rid of this. I'm guessing we just need to integrate more and more of the country. I mean, that removes the local modifier. Unless it just goes away on its own eventually. When is this done? December? Population minus 1%. Attack bonus. I mean, attack bonus against the Germans. That's cool. Total Republican purge. There it is. Stability, war support minus 10%. Syndicalism, totalism, radical socialism support. I don't know if we can get rid of that. I think that might just be a permanent modifier. And you know what? Like, fair enough. I think it would make perfect sense that would be a permanent modifier. Like, you can't just get rid of the sentiment like that quickly. You know, give me engineering companies. That sounds like it could be fun. 2019, 2 divisions. I think our best bet when it comes to a war against the Reichspakt is probably to reverse Schlieffen plan them, push away to the Netherlands as quickly as possible. The Italians I'm less worried about. I mean, again, who are you at war with? The cross-superiority sphere. I think we could put units in Africa, but I think that would be just a waste. To be completely honest with you. Okay, Mahdi Communist annexed Burma. I want, like, again, they can't join the Internationale for obvious reasons. And I know Japan could go to war with them as well. I was using 1933 planes. God damn. No wonder my Air Force sucks shit. Give me more tanks. I have so many tanks. Holy hell. Okay, upgrade artillery, please. Give me 16 tank divisions. I know we don't have manpower, okay? I don't know if we'll ever have manpower. You just have to accept that you're, you know, nobody's going to be your comrade in arms. You're just by yourself in the battlefield alone. And that might seem sad. And that's because it is sad. It's very depressing. Okay, got total rocket artillery. I don't have a point with that. It is 43. Yeah, let's get that 43 industry tax. We will go with probably growth and cap. Retention. I think retention only matters when you change units or you change technology. And by 1943, you're not really going to have any major tech changes, right? Like, I think the last artillery piece is in 1942. I mean, tanks go until 1945. Rifles end in 42. Most of this other tech ends in 42. So by the time you have this this retention bonus, you probably have gotten all the researches that you could possibly want. Like, I genuinely don't know what else you'd really be looking for. Oh, you cost political power and you cost stability? No wonder, like, we're just losing everything. Holy shit. You know, just give me, like, 1,000 political power, just so I can core more stuff. I did not know this Lord. You know, there's... Now it all makes sense, right? About how we're losing, so much war support. Like, we've already gone down and lost half of it. We get a 10% bonus off you. 3% here. We can demand houses of Lorraine. We need more war support for that, which I think is funny. What do you give us? Attack on core territory plus 5%. Again, that doesn't really do too much in our position, because most of the metropole is not actually cored. Okay, give me Never Reach and Never Fall again. Big aspirations there. Relief efforts. Don't worry about you. New Marseille. Don't worry about any of this as well. I mean, I guess... Yeah, but it costs civilian factories, and I don't really want to spend the civilian factories on that. They're just too popular. Like, the socialists are just too popular in France. Like, coup events don't exist in Kaiserreich. Like, it's not like if they get high enough, there's going to be, like, a counter revolution, even though that would also be pretty funny. The Damocles explosion. After years of careful scientific research, French engineer Louis Ried has finally put the finishing touch on the most important work of his life, possibly radically altering the course of human history, the Damocles. When he invited the press to an exclusive event, rumors swirled until he finally unveiled his work to the world, leaving the journalists stunned for a split second before the facades of cameras flashed down any question that they might have had. Truth is, they didn't need any explanation. A single picture was sufficient. A picture that would be in every newspaper the very next day. With a total area of 200 centimeters squared, described as small and devastating, named after the now infamous Red Project for the atom bomb, by the genius inventor who hoped to create an explosive commercial and cultural reaction, the Damocles. Now the world's smallest swimsuit, is creating a passionate... Okay, so he created a swimsuit. Conservative Women Association, even the church, have already condemned the Damocles and called on the government to shut down this clear attack on public decency, leading to ever more publicity for the swimsuit. We get stability. I mean, this is not even a trade, right? You guys can have bikinis. That's fine. Don't worry about that. What do you want to research next? Well, let's go with the 43 construction. I think that seems okay. Are you guys on max level? You are, right? Fantastic. We got enough trains, we got enough convoys, we got enough trucks, we got enough everything. 28 days. We're going to artificially probably boost our stability back, or our war support back up. You need to be a more 80% compliance. Like, you've got to be close, right? 78. Like, you're right there. You're right there. You're so close to getting this done. Yeah, the cement house of Lorraine. Let's just do it again. Well, you know, same thing that the French literally just attempted 3 years ago, I want to say at this point. World tension. Second Krieg was in May. So yeah, a little more than 3 years ago. This exact event. It'd be hilarious if the Germans just gave it to me. I don't think that they will. But it would be funny, right? I feel like we can all agree on that. It'd be a laugh riot. It'd be a hoot. We will, of course, call in all of our allies here. It's not a question. Okay, we got tanks. Honestly, assign them. Okay, we can't assign them all in the Blue Army. Give me one tank division. We'll throw you here. A fallback line in Dijon for now. I would love to have more infantry. For that, of course, I would need more manpower. And they're not just giving that stuff away for free, you know. As nice as it would be, I'm just... Please, just let me have it. By the way, can I make you 20 combat with? I mean, I could, Do I have the manpower for that? Fuck no, I don't. Of course I don't. I don't got manpower for anything. Give me anti-aircraft guns over here. You only have 9 civilian factories. I mean, again, in December 16th, we get rid of this modifier, which would give me a lot more civilian factories, which would be nice. Do not trade with Brazil because we're going to be at war with Brazil soon. Trade you with Siam. I think that seems reasonable. Don't worry about you. Any more areas we can core? Not yet. You're 86. I mean, you're growing, but very, very slowly. Do another decentralization effort, which will at least lower you theoretic. No, it won't, because you plus 0.02, minus 0.01. Okay, interwar small airframes. Give me the default. I'm not going to worry about too much about making these things actually any good, because they're not going to be good. They are, well, like 4 generations behind now. Yes, I should be researching 1944 aircraft now. Most of my planes are from before, from like the 30s, the early 30s even. It's not a good sign for anybody. Okay, more stuff is being cored. And the more we core, the less manpower we waste on this. Okay, you know, occupied territories. Local police force for everybody except for you. How much manpower are we wasting here? We got 1 million manpower. Only 16,000. It's actually not that bad. I mean, most areas we're not really occupying anymore, which is nice. And we're very, like, within the month. Within the month, we'll be going to war with Germany. I don't think it's going to go well. You know, let me just reiterate that. I don't have high hopes. But, like, what if? You know? It's just hypothetically, like, what if it actually goes wonderfully? Also, don't get improved oil. Are you an idiot? Give me basic medium airframe. Better planes would be nice. Germany, how many aircraft do you have? Just a question. 5 to 9,000? Okay, so at minimum twice as many as we do. Very cool. Very cool. But I do think that at least right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. I say Anthony, if you enjoyed, remember thumbs up. Not enjoying, click thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.